Marco, he's my best friend. He's my best friend.
All right, Marco.
And Marco.
Let's hear it for friends.
A lot of people think we look alike. What do you guys think?
Yes.
No.
A lot of old white ladies think we're like the same person.
Old white ladies.
More like Richard Belzer, though.
They're not. See, Marco's what I would look like.
You're much more
handsome.
No, you're much more handsome
If
than
I
he
was
is.
better looking and talented, I would be Marco.
Thomas, you're hot, man. You're hot.
That's what I would be. Okay.
You're the poet.
So yeah, I do poetry. So we all do our own thing in our group of friends.
That's good.
And last semester I went to the University of Arizona, and I was kind of away from a lot of my old friends and stuff like that. After high school, it's like you just want to go far away from home,
Get away.
and then you realize how expensive it is. And so you gotta come back. I mean, I had a great time out there, and this one's actually about mostly my friends there too. I was trying to build a good image there too. So I don't really have any titles for mine though, so I'm just gonna get into it. Too much time taken to torment talkers 2 by 2. Hold to bear the burning breakfasts of bargains, bail day by day during solo salutes considered too soon. Too soon, but forget it. So lame to learn life lives short in places I'm lasted to love. You know what? And I'll just go and say it. I'm gonna miss you more than most can know, more than most can ever feel, or think to feel, or blink to steal my memories of hazy nights and locked messages we know. Keep me crated in your heart, never to be tainted until I return again. After fortnights prolonged for 4 to 14 leagues, or legions, or lectured lengthened tolls upon tolls of road marks, sketches bring you to I, and our eyes to L, to you, and drew more to become of our lives and future paths meant to collide in orbit again. But never lasting, the everlasting intrigue triggered such a spontaneous affection, affected beyond defects, reflected beyond the reject, suspected beyond the index, kept too long to remember the expression still existing in a night where we're free to express our borders.
Woo! Snaps.
Off to the left or the right hand is better. See, most of mine start with the word time for some reason. This one too. Alright. Time has struck my spine with mind lapses, reverberated in cycles, sickled too close to my pulse. To boast the hash-marked dashes, crashed apart from parts parallel to line sketch meshes, would be to caress bubble patterns popped in calendars close behind me, or soon to be behind me. Soon enough to blind me during long drives, leaving up in the night that surveillanced all my passions before me, hoping that when I look back down to the world I'm forced to pay attention to, I'll have returned to you. Return to view the only true universes I'll ever hope to see, the ones lasted to be within the aqua-petaled patterns in your eyes, where lies and cries lay in disguise of planets only holy enough to notice. Holy worlds and the holy pearls make me melt in divine cause, to pause and admire, to reap and inspire words within worlds, to keep our lives harbored longer than we can be, so that those worlds are never lost, so they can spread across crossroads painted with colors uncorrupt of fate, uncorrupt enough to state that my love is grounded in Tucson pavement, making streets laden with memories, driven by highways, hiking hugs faded like letters in the bottom of attic chests, cobbed with webs and dust, and lagged loveliness and stagnant hate. May I recreate an alternate realm where we can dance in desert evenings without thoughts of departure or longing distances. This may be the end of sleepless nights amongst semi-conscious laughs, of tangible embrace the likes of celestial courtship. But my heart has bobbed too long in the oceanic dust framed by saguaro fences. Let our hidden image be the dark side of the moon, always aware of its presence, but set aside until we have the means to view it again. And perhaps one day it will be a heaven of its own, in confidence of its prosperous clouds now.
Woo!
I have a backup plan if college doesn't work. I'm gonna work for Hallmark. not with that one though. With this next one.
Yeah. Hallmark isn't ready for that one.
I'm kind of a sap when it comes down to it. So yeah, this is for you, Hallmark. If you're watching.
They're always watching.
It's probably already a card before I even read it.
Yeah. Dude, I swear they've done it to me before.
The air is fair with singing vibes, the shore with more than gentle tides, the sound of spring through summer's run, along the sights of heavy sun, memories of many smiles coincide with endless trials to steal your heart and reveal the part of me to start my new design, assigned at your side, forever abiding by the purest fate of glancing in your eyes and seeing that never-ending blissful state. So I spent a lot of time with the Mormons down there. You know, they're great people, they're good people, but I just feel like they're holding me back a little bit. It's like, there's too much censorship. You're not allowed to watch rated R movies, or, you know, I don't know.
Drink coffee.
Drink coffee.
Watch porn.
Yeah, I went 2 years without coffee and porn.
What a terrible. How did you live?
It was a good life though, but this is how this is how I guess I kind of broke away from that, I suppose, because I did respect. I got people who know me. I dabble in religions. I was a Muslim for like 2 years. I was Mormon for like a year and a half. And who knows what I'll be next? But so yeah. So
Buddhist.
done that. These glasses tell stories. Simple rusted steps along the vibrant striped rays that enter windowsills and dusty drapes on later afternoons, after coffee spills and catnap students have been cleaned, to a world not so simple. Gray-haired finals and leftover noodles spill over the heads of zombie youth. They couldn't tell you where these steps came from. They were not always here. They were not born here, and neither were we. We were suctioned here by metallic airplanes, cruising over jagged mountains and rivers drying by the mile. Through sterile windows, we watched it all fall behind, the changing color passing under, and then we stood below the darkness falling on the bloated purple and orange sunset. We do not know how we got there, our memories blinded by the present cultures of love and earthly heaven, hands strung together, bonded by never-ending sun and hallowed wind. We were here now, in disbelief of time and geography, without acceptance of the concrete cracks giving birth to crooked cactus, without thoughts of corporate measures or artistic canvas, just miles and miles of bleached country we cannot see, lines beyond the mountain borders to a world that cannot exist without us, I assure you. But reality only lasts so long, and again we're brought back to ultraviolet heat and chapped blue skies, to snake-bed dorms and deaded paper cuts, with thoughts of reality lingering behind the bags in your eyes, to the hope that we can go back again, to the future with large paintings in honor of time well spent, to a home with no leftover spirit, where chandeliers defend against obsolete fears. But my dream is not the same. When I reach my reality again, we'll have piano keys bouncing through the floorboards, the hammers hitting every nerve I have left. And she will be there, of course, in a long flowery dress, the eyes the warm amber of watery heaven, and a smile that stretches across my mind's starry night like the Milky Way of clear evenings lost to go. No, 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 she was never really there. Our memories lived only in my wishful imagination. All those sepia-toned pictures of happy times and lyrical chimes thrown from their albums. All the hypnotized faces smudged by thumbnail grease or creased by consolidation. Have you forgotten why I came? Have you forgotten why I'm here? I'm here, I promise you, by the desert's name, taken to mountaintops by the hand, leading me away from ancient industrial ruins of Milwaukee's underside, to stay forever, admiring in the desert's beauty, admiring in its name. I'm here with you in Tucson. Don't believe the fate you were brought into. I'm here with you to break you free, to destroy the glass shelter you were born in, to go on a new mission outside the backward square, with new worlds and new loves, above all memories to be had. I'm here with you. Don't sing me away with the chords of Olympus new. There's so much more. I promise you. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah.